any strategy you have to be able to adjust throughout the season, throughout each cycle, to make sure you continue steady money coming in. All right. I have a free guide I've also included below. It's the first link in the description. So feel free to download that and use that as a guide on when to do what as the market cycles through and ebbs and flows throughout the season. All right. Let's get started. I'm going to go over some important things. Okay. It's very important that you understand market cycles. If you've been watching my channel, yeah, you're starting to learn that that's what I preach, is how to understand the market and make money in all aspects of the market at every turn, right? So right here would be a good time to make money, maybe selling some cover calls right here. Is this a good time to sell cover calls? Absolutely not. That'd be a terrible time to sell cover calls because you buy the stock, you're stuck holding it, you're not going to get hardly any premium, right? So what's a good time down here to do? Maybe start buying some stocks, ride it up, right? When it starts to get lofty like it is right now, what do we think is going to happen next? Well, most likely, if this is the market average of the Q for the last, we'll just say 10 years, well, we know there's always mean reversion. It's always going to come back to its average, right? And then it's going to overshoot and say, oh, and then we're going to go back up, and then it's going to overshoot, come down, touch it, and now likely overshoot it again on this next row. Who knows what it's going to do? But one thing we know for sure, it will come down again. It always does, okay? So what you want to make sure you do is you're preparing for that. So what have you done to prepare for this? Well, I know some guys sell everything right now. Say, hey, I'm out of the market. I'm waiting for the next downturn. I'll get back in down here. Not a bad strategy, right? A lot of people don't want to do that. It's not a terrible strategy. Is it the best strategy? Probably not, but it's not a terrible one, right? Other guys say, well, gee, I'm going to wait for this 10-week moving average. When it closes below it, I get out. Well, it closed below it right here. I know some people, they would get out just because of that close. They would not get back into it, went above it. Well, it went above it again this week, so now they're back in. If you want to be a trader, I like to trade the markets with preparation, planning in ahead, and then taking advantage of the situation each time. And right now, the situation I'm taking advantage of is I'm getting rid of all my high leverage, high beta stocks. If you own anything like a triple index, I would definitely be getting rid of that right now. I would not hold that. I don't buy those for a variety of reasons unless it's a very unique situation. But you certainly don't want to be buying a TQQQ or a triple SPY ETF up here because the next wave is likely down. And if you get stuck holding that thing and we go down, QQQ goes down 30%, and that's not unheard of. All right, maybe you haven't experienced yet. I don't know if you have or not. I have. You can look back in 2002. It was horrible for a lot of people. It took almost 10 years to get your money back. But if that happens, you're going to lose 90%, right? 30% of the QQQ, if you're buying the TQQ, that's a 90% loss. And you got to wait who knows how long till you get it back, right? So I guess it's a silly position to be in. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'm up here and I'm selling covered calls on these leveraged index ETFs or in these high beta stocks or these AI stocks or these high beta crypto or spec tech stocks, and I'm making all kinds of premium. And that's all fine and dandy, folks, until this thing decides to turn. And it will rear its ugly head at some point. And when it does and it comes crashing down, people will get caught with their pants down and they will be in trouble. I'm telling you, I've been through it over and over. You don't want to be there for that. So be smart right now. Prepare. The next move down, the next move in a cycle is down. We don't know when. It could go like this for a long time and then go down, but it's not worth the risk. So hold positions, absolutely. You want to stay in the market and keep making money. Now, if you're an avid put seller, maybe you could sell some puts. So if it comes down to here, you get put in the market at a really good price. Not a bad idea. If you're cover call seller, maybe start selling some in the money cover calls if you have to sell cover calls. I wouldn't be doing any of that right now. I trade, kind of passively. I make more money with passive trading than I do from active trading. I learned over the years. But I would be positioning myself right now, or I'm positioning myself right now for a market turn, right? And then as it turns, what do? You start gauging your leverage as it goes down. Then when it comes down, you think it's bottom, but then you start participating some more in the next leg up, all right? It's very important that you study the market. But I don't want people just to think they can go sell cover calls and just do that every week or every month to make money, because that's just not true. You just can't do that, okay? You have to learn the whole market. I got a framework you can follow. It's a free guide. It's posted below. First link in the description. You can download it for free. And it's just a handy guide to know, hey, when should I be doing what? When should I be looking for what type of opportunities? When should I be selling cover calls for income? When should I just be buying stocks, or when should I be unloading my stocks and carrying cash? It'll give you a good idea of how to do and when to do that, all right? I hope I'm helping you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe so you get my upcoming videos, and I'll talk to you soon.